Good morning, everybody. This is Zuri BB, and this is my channel, Conversations with a Z. I'm here to have more conversations on how we can heal from things. I went back and looked at yesterday's video, my first video, and all I could do was laugh. I was just talking away. I did say some things I did want to say, but there was a lot more going on. And this morning, while I was getting ready, I was like, well, what can I talk about today? What can we heal today in the collective? And I thought about how much I was talking, and all of a sudden I heard in my mind, my mother says, I remember my mother saying, you got diarrhea of the mouth. And I wrote it down. Talking too much. Diarrhea of the mouth. That's a inner child issue I'm dealing with. So maybe you all are dealing with that too, or maybe you're not talking enough, because sometimes you talk too much and then sometimes you don't talk at all, and that will affect you. Let me back up and say again that because I didn't say, I am intuitive, I am clairaudient, and I'm some other stuff too, but I'm still trying to understand what that's about. It's interesting. I like it. But I'm here to help. I was hesitant to give labels because I really don't. It just happens. So let's keep going. Hopefully I can stay under 30 minutes, so it won't be a part two. But I want to ask the angels and everybody about this diarrhea of the mouth, talking too much issue. How can this be healed? Or, how did this affect us as a child, and then how is it affecting us now? And if we don't correct it, how can we help it, fix it in the future? So I'll get started with the cards, and I'll use the Healing Oracle, the Aboriginal Healing Oracle. I like these cards because they tell you from the past, how you can deal with things in the future. And, that's something you can think about on healing. Because that's what we're here for. We're here to heal ourselves so we can be all who we were meant to be, and not what we were programmed to be or told to be. It's pretty interesting how once you start on your journey, how different things pop up. Okay, in the past, growth. How did this talking too much affect your growth? Or being told you had diarrhea of the mouth affect your growth? Did it limit it? Probably for me it did. Because sometimes I talk too much and sometimes I don't talk when I need to. How about you? How is it affecting you now? Privacy. Yep. So now you don't talk. You should keep everything private. My ears are ringing. They've been ringing for a while. I'm trying to figure out what that means. Somebody will tell me. So how can this being told you have diarrhea of the mouth affect your future? How can you heal from it so it doesn't stunt you? Whoa, that card fell on the floor. Darn it. Be right back. loyalty. So how can that, how do you deal with that? I want to know what spirit guides can tell us. Oh, they said two things. Okay. And what else? How can this? Defend to the end worthwhile. When you're speaking what's worthwhile, or when you're not speaking. That keeps coming up. Make sure I didn't miss anything. Okay. So, with me looking at everything here and dealing with that topic, being told that you talk too much, it affected your growth, it's made you private now, and by you being quiet, if you don't heal it, or how you heal it will determine loyalty. Something about loyalty. You know, I guess talking to who you really want to express yourself to that way. In dealing with this issue, we should make each day count. So how you heal with that, and ask for guidance. Let me see. And also, like I said, you're defending to the end. I want to look at this because I'm looking at her face, and she's sad. She's sad. This is for me, this is a twin flame card because I see the feathers. And she's all knowing. So I don't know if she's sad because she hasn't spoken, or I'm saying she, but they haven't spoken their truth to their flame. But actually maybe they haven't spoken, they haven't defended to the end. What are they defending? Their truth? Their words? I'll actually read that one. But the healing, I forgot what these are called. These are the, this is just a crystal card, the Mother Earth. So, how is the Mother Earth going to help you with dealing with this issue? I think I saw this card yesterday, and it's an issue with the mother. I'll look it up. And the actual way to heal this issue, one of the ways we can heal it is the eye of the storm and smoky quartz. This won't, dealing with these stones and things, they will help you deal with your inner child. They will help you. But as far as you dealing with being able to be with your twin, this is part of the inner work. I think for my channel, A lot of people say do this, do this, do that, but they're not telling you why to do it. And so you need to know why. As an educator, when you're learning to read, it's who, what, when, where, and why. Who are you dealing with? What's the issue? Where is the issue? Who, what, where, when did the issue begin? And why is the issue affecting you now? I want to deal with those issues. Will help you deal with your inner issues, and so that will help you deal with the relationships that you have with other people, whether they're positive or negative. Like I said, where am I at? 10 minutes, okay. Trying to do better with this time, because like I said, I think about having diarrhea of the mouth now because I'm talking too much. I feel like I'm talking too much. But sometimes maybe I need to say what I need to say, and you need to have that time. For the chickweed, it's expansion, growth, and increase. Chickweed medicine encourages you to develop and grow. And growing is sometimes downright scary, but when you were pushed, yelling and screaming the entire way, you landed in a far better place from which you began. Once you got your bearings, you were presented with an opportunity that was worth the traumatic experience. So I guess that's for me. Yes, I can talk about it yesterday. Oh my God. It took me a while to hit that button for me to turn this video on. But I'm actually doing well. But let me read the whole thing. Growing does not occur without change, yet change can sometimes be unmanageable. For some, the power of knowing what to expect and how to control it provides them with a sense of security, which has become a survival technique. Be wary of interfering with survival techniques, unless there are other skills with which to replace these with. What is taken away must be replaced, or else cracks begin to open up and holes begin to form. Sometimes, however, the cracks simply fill with water and provide the opportunity for new growth to begin. So, being told that you had too much, you talked too much, was by somebody. Maybe they didn't understand what you were saying, and you needed to say it so that you can grow. Maybe me, by not talking, it stunted your growth. Privacy, 21. Private, elusive, and harmless. The platypus is a unique creature unlike any other animal in the world. On the surface, platypus resembles a combination of a duck, a beaver, and an otter. But when time is taken to really see him, platypus is something quite different. Platypus is elusive and is not often seen in his natural habitat unless you should accidentally stumble upon him. Platypus makes his home in burrows deep within the riverbank and raises his babies in the safety of his home. As cuddly as these creatures seem, they have venom-producing spurs that can be lethal to other animals and excruciatingly painful to humans. Their looks can easily deceive others into believing they are harmless and non-threatening, but get too close and you will bear the consequences. So for right now, keep a low profile right now. Don't be the topic of conversations, as others are feeling scared and threatened and will clutch at anything to justify how they are feeling. So you're keeping quiet right now. The others don't understand the situation and see it differently to what it actually is. People are very emotional and are overreacting to this situation in a way that you cannot understand. The situation is not that bad, but everyone thinks it is. They have no other way to deal with their emotions than to place the blame on someone else and make them responsible. At least in their eyes, someone will be held accountable. They are actively seeking a scapegoat. Don't let it be you. Wow, I don't, this, I should have put out the other cards. This sounds like a twin flame issue with there's some verbal issues going on. I didn't pull those cards. I'm already at 15 and a half minutes. Let's keep going. Loyalty, 34. Loyalty, belief, and sacred. Trust and devotion are gifts that should be earned and not given because of the instructions of others. Loyalty is earned as a result of your actions and beliefs and cannot be demanded of another. The ancestors know that loyalty is hard-earned and can take considerable time to gain. But once gained, that devotion will be long-lasting and sacred. So I guess once you can trust whoever it is that you're talking to, then you'll talk more. Loyalty means the total acceptance of another soul. Loyalty towards others should be used sparingly. However, loyalty to yourself is a true mark of self-respect. Know yourself first and trust your inner self to guide you to others who are worthy of your loyalty. So, learning how to trust who to talk to, or who to reveal yourself to, because when you talk, you are revealing yourself to others. And sometimes when you don't know, you reveal who you are to the wrong people, and then they take advantage of you. That's why you should make each day count in learning about this. And when you don't know, you should ask for guidance. I want to see with this defend to the end, the worthwhile. Not sure how this deals with this issue of having diarrhea of the mouth, or talking too much, or not knowing how to talk correctly, or expressing yourself. Alright, so let's keep going. 23. Defend to the end the worthwhile. Beneath the illusions, pretty as they may seem, you know what is real. Beneath the lies, sweet though they may sound, you know what is worthwhile. All that is genuinely and truly essential for the heart to thrive with life is worthwhile. Anything that dulls it or suffocates its vibrant aliveness must be questioned, challenged, and more than likely cast aside. For the heart is our key to living an authentic life. What is there once that is compromised? What is there once that is compromised? Without its foundation of truth, we are to be forever lost in confusion, doubt, and despair. You are a sacred warrior, defender of the heart. You have cried genuine tears of your own grief and also the grief of the world. You have raged at injustice and oppression in your own life and in the world. You have felt the need to protect the presence of love, for while it is exceptionally powerful, it can too easily be smothered under lies and fear. The sacred warrior must not heed the dangerous voices that say, "Oh, stop being so sensitive. Stop making such a big deal out of things. Love is the biggest deal there is. What else is there? What else is worth being so sensitive about?" The sacred warrior is vigilant, and the presence of love is not chipped away by fear, criticism, doubt, or untruth. Even if others find the unflinching honesty of your feelings difficult to handle, even if those feelings are expressed with gentleness and compassion, the sacred warrior honors the task of being more faithful to love than anything else. This includes the fear of loss. Actually, it includes the fear of anything at all. This oracle brings guidance to honor even the smallest steps in your path of the sacred warrior. They are no less important than the more noticeable or dramatic actions on the path. One single misstep can bring a landslide of great devastation. Being vigilant with what is meaningful and what is truthful, even in the smallest and seemingly most insignificant ways, strengthens the sacred warrior and prevents darkness from gaining a stronghold from the inside. The darkness will be intelligent and sneaky. It will tell you that it doesn't matter, that this one time you can forget what you promised, that you are just one person and that you can't make a difference anyway. The darkness will lure you into sleepy ambivalence and dull your light if you allow it to. The sacred warrior within will fight with love and honor to be true to what has meaning and never ever allow it to be cast aside, even if it seems easier in the moment. The sacred warrior finds joy and humor in life to prevent the seriousness of the task from stifling the heart that just wants to live and be free. The joy brings strength to the warrior and an expanded, relaxed awareness that can sense the presence of fear, whether it is masked as hate, anger, or doubt, and immediately respond to it with fierce compassion. The sacred warrior will not allow fear to gain a stronghold of the heart. This oracle has special guidance for you. You are being asked to stay strong and stand your ground. This might be in an emotional journey that feels like the fight of your life. It may be in a matter that does not seem to hold much importance. Perhaps, for example, you are contemplating an idea that you feel could be something, but those around you declare it as nothing, much, too unpractical, too little, or too much. However, what is happening or soon will be happening is worthwhile. So, hold tight. Ask for help through the healing process below. Stay true to the sacred warrior of love that you are and defend it to the end, all that is worthwhile. This oracle card gains even more significance for you. I won't read that part because I didn't only pull one card. So, to help you heal with this defending to the end, the worthwhile, put your hand on your heart and say, I call upon the sacred warriors of unconditional love. I ask for your support, protection, assistance, and intervention on my behalf through unconditional love, that what is truly worthwhile for the light and life of the heart to be protected and preserved within me and in the world for the greater good through my own free will, so be it. Repeat this 3 times. I'm not going to do it because I'm looking at the time and I'm getting scared because I'm going to go over. Not scared, fearless. Just don't want to go over. I want to be able to say what I need to say. Maybe with the speaking, people don't want to hear what you have to say. Maybe they fear what you say will make changes that they don't want to take. But don't be fearful. She's kind of dark. I was looking at that too, where normally people that don't speak up, they kind of just diminish themselves, and you shouldn't be that way. You should always show your light. And with this diopside, I want to move on. I think I read this before, and I think it has something to, it might be an issue that you have with your mom or a woman, because this is heart healing. And I'll read it. You've called this card in your life. Let me see. You have called this card into your life today as a sign that you are currently going through a deep healing of heart. It is our natural state of being to be open and free in our expression of love and to share this with the world. We spend our lives in and out of relationships, trusting people, and along the way we get hurt in the process. The natural survival instinct is to shut down and protect the heart from yourself and those around you so you don't get hurt again. This can cause a huge disconnection in your life as you walk around numb from the pain of these old wounds and scars. The key is to hold yourself and love yourself through hurts, keeping that beautiful, loving heart of yours open and alive and free to love no matter how painful it can be. Love is the essence to all healing. No matter the situation, know that the deep heart healing is at hand. The loving divas of diabetes have now arrived to shower their healing light into your life. Open and allow this energy to touch your heart deeply and fully. You are encouraged to take some sacred time out for yourself as your wounds are transformed back to love and compassion. Spend time in nature or by the sea to nurture and support you in this healing process. It is perfectly normal that you may experience a loss or sadness flowing through you as you release and heal from this pain. Perhaps you could be feeling joy and freedom as you allow a deeper level of divine love and forgiveness into your heart. It is now time for you to come back to your heart center as you experience this sacred time of heart healing and transformation. So being able to speak your truth will help you transform into who you're supposed to be. And while you're going through this transformation, you're going to need the Healer of the Storm and Smoky Quartz. This one, it's a safe haven. So while you're dealing with this will give you a safe haven. It's a safe haven for your soul, a calm center no matter what upheavals may occur. A life support system during stressful times or serious illness. Hold on to it during challenges so that you can keep things in perspective. And it says, I won't really go into all of it because I'm looking at this time. But I'll read the last one, 28. Transmutational magic. It's a stone for karmic healing. Smoky quartz, celestial, opens into different dimensions and brings powerful transmutation. And self-understanding. You have a powerful survival instinct and ability to go where others dare not. Transmute the past. Realize that darkness is not evil. Facing your deepest fears turns these into golden gifts. You know that death is only a transformation into another state of being. Take responsibility for your life. Don't let others take control. So, think about this. No part of you is evil or bad. Embracing your shadow leads you to healing hidden in the dark reaches for yourself. Let me read that again. No part of you is evil or bad. Embracing your shadow leads you to healing hidden in the darkest reaches of yourself. So, something to think about. I don't know if I'm going to actually finish all of this, but the thought says that it will give you fortune if you do this. If you heal this issue